Stop taking video button to activate. Press spacebar. Hold tab. Task switching to move to an item. Press the arrow keys. Max new for JAWS 2021. Docs dashboard to move.
Hello, my name is Dino, and I'm going to demonstrate a little bit about the screen reader JAWS. The title of this video is What is JAWS and why is it called a screen reader? To demonstrate this or discuss this about JAWS, I just have a Word document opened, and the title of this document is What's New in JAWS 2021. I chose this file because if you're a JAWS user and you want to know what's new from year to year, they always release a title on their webpage topic called What's New in JAWS. And so they have what they added to JAWS year after year. And they also have an archive so that you can go back from past to present. If you're ever interested in taking and passing the JAWS certification exam, this area is very helpful because they always ask questions about when did this specific skill or option was added to JAWS, what was the date or the year. Getting back to the topic, what is JAWS? JAWS is, the word JAWS stands for Job Access with Speech. That actually is exactly what it says. The designer of JAWS wanted to find a way to help visually impaired, blind individuals search for, locate, and apply for jobs that they found them interesting. Of course, this all came about when the internet and online access became available. The screen reader technology allows a blind person to be able to access the uses and the options that you find on the internet without having to see the screen. We can listen to JAWS and it tells us what to do and how to do it. We learn the keystrokes and how to navigate the keyboard to perform the task that we desire. So I now have an avenue where I can go onto the internet. I can go to a job vacancy site. I can navigate that site. I can locate a job I might be interested in. I can go to where it says find out more about the job. I can read about it if I'm interested. I can click where it says apply for job and actually fill out the application and submit it online. So Job Access with Speech, which is JAWS, actually allows a blind person to search for a job, access what's needed to apply for that job, and they use speech, the JAWS speech, to do that. So why is JAWS called a screen reader? What it does is it actually reads the information that's on the screen. And it reads very much like you would read if you were able to see a page in a book. You would start in the upper left-hand corner, and you would read from left to right as the words scrolled. You scrolled your eyes across the line of words on that page. Once you finished your first line, you would come back to the left, drop down, and once again, you read left to right. JAWS does the same type of procedure. It reads left to right, top to bottom. And in a Word document, it follows the cursor. And a cursor, if you remember, if you had vision before, or if you've been taught, when you open a Word document and it's blank, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a small vertical line segment, just a little piece of a line, blinking. Normally it has a white coloration. It can be changed in size, color, and shape, but the one that comes with the program, the default cursor, is a blinking white line segment. That line segment moves as you enter text or information into the Word document. As the cursor moves, JAWS uses its own invisible cursor that syncs with that cursor, and it follows, reading whatever it is that you type from your keyboard onto the screen so that you know what's happening on the screen without seeing it. Okay? As you move the cursor and you type, when it appears on the monitor, also called screen, that's why JAWS is called a screen reader. It reads the computer monitor our computer screen. It reads it as you move along. So
Blank.
you heard the word blank. I just did an up arrow because I'm on a blank, or I'm on a Word document that has a blank line. This is not a blank document. But what I want to do is I want to arrow down using the down arrow ones and have you listen to JAWS. It's going to start reading from left to right. I have the sentence typed, hello, how are you? And as I arrow down, you hear JAWS read left to right until it has completed all the text it finds on that line.
Hello, how are you doing?
So you heard JAWS read, hello, how are you doing? As I mentioned before, JAWS follows the cursor that's on the monitor, but it also reacts the way the human eyes would react if you were reading the monitor. You would read the word, oh, excuse me, hello from left to right until you finish the last word, which is the word doing, a question mark. So you hear JAWS say blank, read it once more.
Blank.
So do down arrow, you hear JAWS read the sentence.
Hello, how are you doing?
So it says, hello, how are you doing? Okay.
Blank.
If you logged onto an internet web page and JAWS loaded that web page, it automatically begins reading the information on the web page. It reads left to right, top to bottom. And it will continue to read until you stop it. If I wanted to do that on this Word document, I would use the keystroke insert down arrow. So I'm going to press that keystroke. It's the insert key. I press it, hold it down, then I press the down arrow, and I release them at the same time. And you hear JAWS begin to read. And it's going to read, how are you doing?
Hello, how are you doing? How are you? Blank.
Okay, so it read it just that fast. Hello, how are you doing? And my screen reader speech is set fairly slow. For most people, this would be really, really slow. But as a beginner, you need to be able to hear JAWS and be able to listen to it and understand what it says. Sometimes getting used to the voice, the original voice that comes with JAWS, takes practice, it takes time, and some effort on your part to take a deep breath and just keep trying, putting it at a speech rate that you can understand. As it gets easier, you can increase it. There are possibilities of changing the voice to more human sounding, but for a beginner learning, because JAWS uses its original voice when you get it and you download it, there's a lot of stuff that you have to learn to do before you can add on a new voice. So I think it's important that you learn to use the original voice that comes with the software, and then as you get more skilled at using JAWS and its programs and features, you can do more with it. So that's this video. JAWS, Job Access to Speech. It is a screen reader. It reads the screen on the computer as you're using the keyboard. It reads similar to your eyes, left to right, top to bottom. There are commands that you can use that you can press that would read an entire document to you. It was the only keystroke that I introduced today, and that was insert, down arrow. Hope you enjoyed the video and that it helps you to understand a little bit more about JAWS. There'll be other videos coming. The next one that I plan to post will be called JAWS Cursors. Have a great day.
Alt tab camera to move to an item. Press the arrow keys. Camera stop taking many